Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo. How we going? I wasn't ready to press record, but here we are. How are we, people? Did you enjoy the Veronica Bay video? It's up now. She's a terrible human being. Oh, look, I think maybe she could be nice to the people around her, but she's just so self-absorbed. Oh my God. She thinks God is speaking directly to her. Anyway, we are here to put the focus on Awakened again because they're revolting. Just today, maybe it was yesterday, they put up a post. Her. She put up a post saying, has anyone got any overweight pets that they want to try out this medication with? They're coming for your fat pets now. Right. Now, you're thinking, well, I don't know what you're thinking, but it's possible that my girl Mabel, she might be able to benefit from losing some weight, right? Right. I've said she's a dash hound, and it puts extra pressure on their back if they're overweight, and they can lead to some issues. But do you know what I can do? I can give her less food and exercise her more. I know, outrageous, but also humans can do that, okay? I know, it's crazy. Who would have thought? Not Danelle Meoli. She's trying to sell us this product, okay? And I think that the way that they're going about it is disgusting, really. I'm not going to pull any punches on this one because they're taking fat shaming and, their hatred of fat people to the extreme with this one. The lady that was on the other night, Ashley Headley, whatever, she said that obesity was crippling the country or the world. Yeah, okay. It's just like, why are you so bothered that my body is big? You don't have to live in this body. I do. I'm not going to force you to do anything, you know? Like, it's my body. Fuck off with your expectations. It's none of your business. You don't know why I'm fat. You don't know what could be happening. And I'll tell you why. Well, why I put on weight to be as big as I am at the moment. Not that it's anyone's business, and I apologize if talking about weight is triggering for anyone, because these fucking idiots don't realize that it could be. Because my antidepressants, that's when I put on more weight than I could sort of manage with not having a big, plan. And am I going to choose to stop my antidepressants so I can be thinner? No, I'm not going to do that because it's fucking life-saving, okay? Now, I'm coming off as angry, right? Because I am. I'm sick of fucking having to justify my existence as a larger person. It's just ridiculous, and I spent so many years hating my body when it was a lot smaller because of these fucked up expectations that we have of ourselves. And they just want more of that because it's going to sell this fucking product. And so far, all the people who've been on their product have not been what we would consider with the BMI to be obese. They aren't big bodies. Anyway, we're going to have a look at this. I am working on my costume again for our video on Monday. Very excited. And I'm going to eat my dinner, but I'm going to come back to this. Now, I am going to do a little bit of a short video on the research. I'll do a little bit of an overview here. So, the research paper that they have been using is this thing here. It says influences of dietary supplement in combination with an exercise and diet regime on adiposity. Look, I'm glad you can't see my face. And adiposity in women who are overweight. Okay, so I've got the whole study, right? So it says 22 subjects. 22. That's it. All women in that limited age group. So 33, no, from 33 BMI through. So they're in their 30s. I don't know if the BMI is in the 30s as well. Don't know what that means. It was only for 8 weeks. So you can see that they did have quite a small calories in the diet, and the exercise was controlled, blah, blah, blah. All right. So generally, like, that would have been a good jumping off point for further study. Not the product works, let's go. All right? Because it didn't happen without the diet and exercise. Now, there's another graph which I thought was quite telling. So they've got this scientific one here. So the effects of Zenith on weight loss. Now you can see there's a placebo and the Zenith, and before and after. Right, okay, don't worry about that. So this looks very good, but really it's just the start. It's just the start of it. And I don't understand. This doesn't explain how leptin is connected to the Zenith. And so this is the facts of the supplement. And, like it says, it's a proprietary blend and of those things. And it's like, well, how does that connect to leptin? It just feels like people are not getting all of the information. Did I find? The one thing that I'd like to know is this is a proprietary blend, which means that we don't know the actual numbers in the blend, like how many milligrams, etc., etc. So I'm going to have a look to see if the original study does have measurements, because that's sus if you're still using it. It is sus already because it is such a limited study. It's an 8-week study of 22 people. So we're going to need a little bit more than that. But it seems like you're going to make those figures happen anyway. And as I've said before, whether the before and afters are not photoshopped, they don't look good anyway. They look terrible. They don't look convincing. There's not consistent lighting. Yeah. And the quality is bad. So you're not selling the product to me, but I'm not going to take it, you know what I mean? I'm not their target audience. Well, I kind of am their target audience in the obesity part. But I actually like myself, and I don't hate, I don't hate myself because of diet culture. So that's where it's wrong. But there's a lot of people who will fall for this. All right, we're going to press play in a second. I just made dinner. And while I was making dinner, and dog dinner for the dogs as well, I watched one of Chelsea's videos, the latest one. The lady crying in the car. Man, they're not okay out there. They are not okay. All right, let's get up. I hope she's not going to be too outrageous because I am eating.
Hey, surprise, surprise, Awakened Nation. It is your Chief Sales Officer and founder of Awakened, Danelle Meoli. I am here totally on a whim. Had a little break, which is a miracle in and of itself. And I want to do a little Q&A with you guys. Ask me some questions. Hi, Carol. Let me help clarify some things for you. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to the company, guys. You guys are literally like the first people getting in.
She's the CSO, Chief Sales Officer and founder. Oh, look at her face at the moment. She looks like she's about to eat someone. That's weird. I don't know. It just seems like she's got a bigger part than that. She's been in the group, like seriously.
I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to sit with you for a little bit while I have some time. You're going to get a lot of these from me. Why? Because I was in the field for 12 years. Forgive me, guys. I'm on like no sleep, trying to let the hair and makeup look decent for you, but
this is like the third or fourth thing I've seen her in, and she apologizes for how she looks. Apologizes, not jazzes. I don't know if she's got the self-esteem to be in a weight loss MLM to last anyway. She looks fine. Like, what are you fucking talking about? And also, you just said that you had a break. So what? Can you just, like, I don't know, not put yourself down constantly? I mean, I'm not helping because I think she's kind of a scumbag, but whatever.
Anyway, who doesn't put on lip gloss while they're live? Everybody does. Okay. By the way, we don't sell this, but NARS came out with this. Oh my gosh, this is like one of the little not sample, but travel ones.
We don't sell this. You only sell one product. Obviously, you don't sell it. Like, is that the only reason why you can use something?
Yeah, amazing. Good stuff. So, hi, Teddy. I'm over here selling lip gloss in my company. Hey, my dream is one day to do some really great cosmetics down the road, probably a couple years down the road, but like some sexy cosmetics that have beautiful packaging. And
so do that. What the fuck are you doing in this MLM then? I mean, there are a billion, not a billion, but there are makeup MLMs. What are you talking about? Do you want a beauty company? I mean, come on. How hard is it?
No junk in it, but make you like transform.
Oh God, Jeffree Star, watch out. Watch out. She's coming for you.
Okay, hold on. So, hi. First, let's just say hi. Hi, guys. I could cry. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Annette. Hi, Holly. Hi, Molly. Holly and Molly. I'm going to say that all the time now.
Sorry, I'm wrangling my costume because I need to paint some of it and it's just being annoying. I'm sorry if I'm not looking engaged, but I am listening to her. She sounds so, I don't know, it's off. She sounds sick, actually, but.
Where's Holly and Molly? Look at my shirt. You guys ready? Look. Awakened.
I noticed.
We have baby doll ones. We have these black long sleeve ones that are super cool. So comfy. We have all kinds of swag that'll be coming. Hi, Ron. Hi, Scott. I'm going to be doing giveaways. Let's see who we got here. Hi, Katie. Get your teams tagged. Let them know I'm on. Text them. Hit me with some questions. We are launching today. Any moment now. It's coming.
Perhaps you should have, I don't know, announced your live and gotten some questions on Instagram or something. Like, what is happening? It just seems very unorganized.
Promise, in the next few hours is the goal.
And how much is the other shirts gonna cost? How much is the merch?
Working through all the tech stuff. We will not let this thing be a nightmare. We want it to go well. So we have been working hard. Like, guys, your master distributors and your founders have been around the clock. The fact that my legs got shaved yesterday is a massive miracle. Like, my poor husband thought probably he was laying next to a guy the last few days in bed.
What? This is unhinged. What the fuck is happening? Am I watching? I, I I don't know whether. Well, maybe people don't know, but women do have hair on their legs occasionally. Pretty sure your husband didn't assume that you turned into a man. And the way she said my legs got shaved, like she's using passive voice there, which just makes it sound odd. That's good. I often find it hard to teach students how to the difference between passive and active voice, and using a passive voice there sounded funny. My legs got shaved. I shaved my legs yesterday. It was a miracle. I don't know. Fucking hell, English lesson. But I'm just like confused.
Hi, Mike Beswick. Hi. Hi, Jane. Like, my husband was like, what is on your legs? I'm like, that is my winter covering. I'm kidding.
I would have been like, do you want to see? Do you want to see what's on my legs? Come closer. I'll kick you in the face.
Ladies, we know when we don't have time to shave our legs, stuff is going down.
Can you not speak for me, please? My leg hair is long. I'm almost gonna whip my legs out right now and but I can't because I'm eating, and I would need to stretch before I did that.
So, hey, if we're gonna rock this company, you don't have to worry about my legs. No, anyway, I'm showered, feeling good, got my hair extensions in.
Well, lucky, because I was really concerned about the success of your business based on your leg hair.
My shirt, we got all kinds of stuff going down. You're gonna have so much fun in this company. This is literally.
Oh my. Whoop. Having fun. Do you know what we did yesterday? Shave my legs. I got a sweatshirt. I'm so fun. What is happening? It's only been 3 minutes. This is just such chaotic energy. I mean, maybe I'm making it chaotic, but look at that dog down there.
Is my dream company, and I hope you will start saying, as you see us prove what we're promising, that it will be your dream company. And I've been doing this a long time, and I know what the frustrations can be, and I know how corporate can sometimes not understand what we need in the field. We need fun. You need information. You need answers. You need us to handle stuff. We are handling it. I'm losing weight like crazy, guys.
What are you handling? What's happening? What? And you're not allowed to claim that you're losing weight. It's a health claim.
I can't wait for you to get on this product. It's just insane how good I feel. Somebody, don't join the video, guys. So hit me with questions. What can I answer? Just so you know, I have on a medium shirt. Typically, what would happen was it would fit me here. It would fit me here. And then at the hips, it would be tight. It would stretch. Even though I have a flat tummy, I love my tummy. I have a pretty small waist. My hips would be so wide that it would pull. So even wearing a medium shirt like this, that's athletic wear, it would bother me. Guys, it's loose. And I can't wait to get down to a small.
So this company is just for you to lose weight? Is that what I'm hearing? And it doesn't mean anything. You can have different sized mediums and smalls and stuff like that. I mean, any person would know you could be in a size, 14 in one area, and then you go to a different company and they size small, so you have to go up, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't prove that your product works, okay? And does seem that she's very focused on her own weight loss goals. Like, is this really your dream product? Because just before you were talking about how you'd like to have your own makeup, boutique makeup.
So excited. And my pants I'm swimming in my pants. So we're so blessed. Okay. I love the Zooms, but it's full.
We're so blessed. How does your weight loss make anyone else blessed? I mean, it'd be nice if you could appreciate yourself before the weight loss, but here we are.
For someone who I just want to get into the excitement stage, I need a quick hi Kim intro before the Zoom, after I send my excited voice messages, something to explain the product, etc. Are you talking about like a interest piquing video, Kim? Because it's in production. We saw it on Saturday. It did not, the voiceover was like, ugh, we didn't like her voice. Super weird. It was like too, it was too happy. Wanted it a little more soothing, more to fit the brand.
I think it's really terrible that you have somebody who's a salesperson in your organization who just wants the cliff notes for your complicated weight loss drug, okay? And they're like, oh, I just want the quick version. You should want to know everything you fucking can about this product before you go and sell it to other people as the expert, because you're not an expert. And, like, as founder and whatever her position is, like, obviously she's the boss because she's the face. She's been putting everything on the Facebook group. So she's as good as president. She should be making a statement saying, no, we need this because of, we have to make sure that we're being compliant, blah, 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 blah. Even fucking Elmere people said that we have to be compliant, not, oh yeah, okay, we'll make sure that we get a shortened version for you. It's so dangerous.
Couple of the photos they used, I didn't like the stock photos and video clips. Someone was wearing all camo. It was so weird. So there was a few pieces.
Love hearing about a video that I can't see. Also, why are they using stock photos? Haven't you got some photos from from the actual study and from your group?
I said, please cut those out. So we're finishing that video. It'll be ready in another week or so. That's number one. If that's what you were saying, Kim, then you will have it. That will be put on a landing page with some info, and at the bottom will be a 4-minute doctor video. That'll be available in a few weeks. So don't quote me on exact times because we're in pre-launch, but I, as one of your owners of the company, will never launch something that I don't think is epic.
So she's the CSO, she's a founder and an owner. Oh, that's something on my face.
As far as products, as far as videos, as far as what we do at convention, like I want it to be spectacular. So you're gonna have to be a little patient. The video's coming, the landing page is coming, the doctor's video is coming. Let me invite you all, 11 a.m. Eastern this Friday. You will see me post, I posted the link on this page. Go be a part of that. There's only 1,000 seats. We will record it. It's all the product in-depth info on Zenith, so you can really build your belief. Okay. When can we buy swag? I'm doing my best. We'll have a swag store by hopefully December, maybe November.
They're already the perfect brand ambassadors. They're already the perfect distributors because they're asking to buy the merch. Jesus. Like, I don't have to wear a uniform in my job. However, if I do have clothing that I can get it embroidered with Department of Education, blah, blah, blah. And I can then claim it as a uniform, but only if it's certain things. However, didn't have to pay for my union merch.
We have a lot more to do. But I actually have the logo and can't send it out to anyone, but I can have Jody and Peter Hogenhoff are our master distributors. They're amazing with swag. I'm going to talk to Jody, so give her a thumbs up when she sees this. I would love for them to just help us get some gear designed with our logo in different cool, shirts and baby dolls. Like we have the white girl baby doll ones that are so cute with the cap sleeves in white with a V-neck. Kelly Duncan Smith, one of our masters, had hers on the other day on her Facebook Live. So we're going to...
A baby doll shirt with capped sleeves? That sounds very weird. Her body language it's weird. Like, I don't know what's going on. If we didn't have any sound, it would look like she was dancing.
Try and get those in the next month or so, but I at least want some for giveaways for October when we officially launch. Okay. Energy levels, Teddy, the fact that I'm still going, it's been literally 18, 20-hour days. You can ask my husband. I'm getting up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, going to bed at like 12, 1. I used to have chronic fatigue syndrome. The previous company I was in, that product helped me tremendously, put me from a 9 and how bad I was down to a 2. Now I feel, as I've been on this product, that the 2 went down to like a 1. It's really weird. I don't know what's in it that's doing it, but it's hormone, right? It's not hormones in it, but it regulates hormones. So maybe that's what I needed, that little tweak. Great energy levels.
If you don't know what's making the difference, then like, why are you like, if that, I just am confused. Like, don't you know what the side effects are or what you're taking, more clearly? It sounded wishy-washy when she said that.
Okay. Just hi, Patrick. Yeah, I don't have any filters on. My face, everything's changing. My neck, like I can't even believe how much my neck, where it was swollen, is going down. Okay. So happy. Long-term vision. Listen, I want grandkids. My husband keeps saying, stop saying that to the kids. It's not time, but I want grandbabies. I want one or two of my 6 children to run this company. I want them to show us that it's what they want, right? I wouldn't put them in it if they didn't love it. I want 1 or 2 of them to be executives and take over the company. So Scott and I could take our yacht and take off to the, Grecian Islands for months on end and travel to Portugal and Spain. Like, I can't wait to go back to Spain. I can't wait to go to Mallorca again. And I want to see the world that I never saw as a kid. And I want to pamper everyone in my family and my friends and just have an epic, back half of my life, because life is too short and it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? So long-term vision is this thing goes global fast, and 5, 10, 15 years from now, we're going, holy cow, we're a multi-billion-dollar company, but I do want some of my babies and some of the people I love the most to be in key positions. So this company will always be in the family, right? I mean, never would want to take this and sell it off, or no, this is my dream company. Like, I am like mini Mary Kay in a sense that I want to always know that I left a legacy. I'm reading all her books right now. It's incredible.
So why didn't you start a makeup MLM? Like, if you love Mary Kay, you were talking about it before, but this weight loss is your dream company? And I mean, good business sense isn't freaking genetic. So it's like, you want to leave them a legacy, but why does it have to be tied to this company that might not exist? It won't. Like, if you truly, truly wanted this as a solution to weight loss, then you would have taken it via normal business. But no, you went multi-level marketing. So you could charge a lot for it, get a lot of money out of it quickly. I'm not buying what she's selling. And I thought that she had already earned quite a lot of money. She had nearly 500,000 people underneath her at her last company, and you're saying you didn't have enough like money then to get like a yacht or whatever, like this is all doable without launching your own company, because this is a lot more work than being a distributor. I was watching a TikTok today by somebody who was saying, about anti-MLM, and they don't say how much people work hard. I'm like, no way. Network marketers work their ass off, but they aren't paid for the work that they do. That's the problem. They're disproportionately paid for their work. The people at the top don't work as hard as the people at the bottom, and they don't get paid as much. So,
So great question though, Heather. Okay, thank you, Sophie. Can you give sample of what compensation would be? So there's no fast start attached to any of the NFT sales, the digital collectibles. You just get all the volume, and it's a ton of volume. So the comp plan is posted here in the files on this page. The slides are in the files on the page. One thing that I'm going to tell you are not authorized to do. None of you are authorized to remake the slides and change them to your liking. None of you. There will be something in the policies and procedures. You are not allowed to make your own slides. We want the same message. We want the same compliance. What happens in companies, I've seen it a million times, people create their own slides and they end up saying things that are false and put the company and the brand and people's livelihoods in jeopardy. Use our slides. You have a suggestion to change a slide? Let me know. We will edit it. We have a marketing team coming in. We're literally, the marketing falls under me, and chief sales officer, the chief marketing officer falls under me, as well as customer service, elite VIP services, all fall under me. So if something's not happening right, it's my fault, not just theirs. So when we get in the branding experts that are coming in, they're going to tweak everything. This is like what we did ourselves. Like, it looks nice. It's going to look insane by October. So keep in mind, we're bringing those people in and formulating the company's executive team now. We have hired a ton of people. We have more coming. But
I would have thought that now is a bit too late because they're already launching things. Wouldn't you want to be sure that your branding wasn't, I don't know, communicating a different message? You look at Elamir, they had to change their comp plan after 1 month. It's like the whole thing feels rushed. And I've gotten that from every single thing I've watched about them, in my own videos, in Aaron and JJ's, like it seems rushed. But why?
are not authorized, absolutely not, to make your own slides. And if you do, you should send them in and we will make sure they're compliant, because we do not want people changing our message, changing our branding. It has to look beautiful, it has to be streamlined, and it has to be the same message. Okay. So do the math on that. David, you can plug all those numbers in and you can look at what the ranks are and the volumes. We pay out 10% on the lesser leg, all that good stuff. Wicked Q, is there a reason someone should not use the product? No, it's all natural. It's viscous plant fibers. I should just stop saying viscous. It's a blend of plant fibers and fatty acids. So listen, if they have, if they're, same thing is in every company. If they are under a doctor's care, it's all natural. It's like a,
You should stop there. And you should say that anyone who gets on it should consult their doctor first. That should be your overall message, but it's not, because you're already trying to say, don't worry about it. It's natural. A doctor will approve this. Well, you know what? I got bitten by a redback spider. I know, an Australian cliche. Didn't die. Lucky. And it really hurt. It was natural, but it wasn't great. Alright, so it's like, we get it. But natural doesn't mean like safe. Alright?
it's super simple. It's But if they want, have them bring it to their doctor. You're not going to get exactly what's in it as far as amounts because it's patent protected and we're not looking to give the blend away. But that's all it is. It's those things. Okay.
If it's if it is patent protected, that means if anyone else used your proprietary blend with the actual figures, you could sue them. So why not release it? Why not release it?
More questions, hit me.
Does that mean anyone in the audience, anyone in my audience or whoever, does a proprietary blend mean they have to list everything? Or can they get away with having other things in there, hidden under the guise of proprietary? Please let me know. Because that feels like where they could hide some stuff, you know?
All right. There will be other products. Yes, we're going to have our second product launch at convention in February. We're looking at convention centers now. Minimum seating there, we're looking at 10,000. I think we're going to have 25, 30,000 want to be there, but 10,000 seat minimum. We're going to come out of the gates really hot, coming in hot. Originally, before we even launched this, for like 2,500, 3,000, our first ones. That's pretty good for a new company. Never in a million years did I think we'd have people with downlines of 50,000, another 50,000, one with 5 million from Singapore. I'm like, what is happening?
What? There are not 5 million people in your fucking organization. Maybe you're thinking of volume, but also you did want there to be at least 22,222 because that's how many NFTs you minted. So you did kind of expect that in a way. I don't know what she's talking about on these figures, but
Yeah, we need a lot of seats. We will have the new product at convention, but we'll also have a secondary delivery system for Zenith so that people in Asia, especially who don't like capsules or any type of pills, will have a beverage of sorts. And it'll have the same everything in it, same milligrams. So founders packs versus regular packs. The founders packs are the digital collectibles. They're super valuable. They're super rare. They're going to be gone soon as we open. And then the 2 packs, 4 packs, and 8 packs are the typical starter kits that if someone doesn't want one of those, they just check off because they have to check something off. Check off the $12.95. And later on, they don't pay for it because if they don't in the 2 days pay for it, then they lose it and it goes to someone on the waiting list. And there will be thousands on the waiting list. We already know we're probably going to bring in 50 to 100,000 people in our first 30 to 60 days. So with what we're tracking at right now, let's say we hit 100,000 people, 22,000 are getting these and a bunch will want to be on the waiting list. So if you decide, I'm not going to buy it, it's not for me, you're not obligated. And you can just go into your back office, select a 2-pack, a 4-pack, or an 8-pack to get started, and you'll be active and ready to rock. So great question, Lauren. Everything's 60-day money back guaranteed, by the way. Not the NFTs. Those are those you would just relist and sell to someone in the company, which people will be clamoring for. But meaning the product itself, 60-day money back guaranteed. Link for Fridays on this page. Go look for it. So we won't have any type of counter displays and all that, brochures, all that's going to be our marketing team, which I can tell you, it might be December before you see that, Catherine. And the reason why is they have a lot to do. If we can get it by November, great. December, probably. And then this way, that store is up and running and you can go grab what you want. Honestly, you guys aren't going to need this stuff. This stuff sells itself. What claims can you make? Anything on the slides is compliant. Everything else, don't say it. If it's not on the slide, don't say it.
all right. We need to go to the slides because I think, like I said, she has not been compliant. Weight loss, fat loss. Within the context of the study, possibly. So, Mm-hmm. Hmm. Clinical takeaways. Okay, so basically, oh God, the animal study. It makes me so sad. Um, Dieting and exercise do work. I mean, duh. Zenith doubles the effect of dieting and exercise. Really? Doubles weight loss, doubles fat loss, doubles loss in waist circumference, and 100% of weight loss was due to fat loss. I don't know how they measured that, but that's based on the actual study. So they can talk about fat loss and weight loss in the study, but they really cannot say that about the current product because it's not exactly the same. Well, the same circumstances and things like that, you know what I mean? Okay. I'd love to see some more information about that study and analyzing it. And I am going to get one of my, oh my God. So, one of the teachers at school, she is a recent, well, no, she's permission to teach. So she doesn't mean it means she hasn't graduated yet, but she's about to graduate. Anyway, she was also a qualified PT and dietitian. And so I was talking to her about LMR and she was, giving me some info. And then I started talking to her about this. And so I think I'm going to have a little bit of an interview with her that I'm going to film next week. But we'd talked about this other teacher who was a pharmacist and she, so I was thinking, oh, she'd be good to talk to as well. Anyway, I went and talked to her on Friday and I said, oh, hey, I've got this YouTube channel and I do like anti-MLM and she was like, oh, what is it? I said, oh, multi-level marketing, like pyramid schemey sort of ones. And she said, oh, I don't know if I'd be the best person to talk to because I was in Jamboree. I was in this nail company, and I did really well. And I'm like, I'm like, fuck, did I just found a hun in the wild. And and I'm like, you're a science teacher. You know better than that. Anyway, I said, oh, well, this company's weight loss. They've got a weight loss product that seems too good to be true. And she said, oh, well, I don't agree with that. I'm like, yeah, well, Anyway, so I don't think I'll be using her as a source, but definitely gonna talk to the other teacher who's a dietitian.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Alcohol and Zenith. Well, should I be honest? Of course. I don't drink alcohol with carbs in it because it's deadly to me. Like, I love a margarita. Problem is there's enough sugar to populate all of China. And I've learned that the old me, when I had too much sugar, it was bad for me. So I've kind of pulled away from that. I do like hard seltzers. I do really fine bourbon sometimes with my husband, but not often. It's more Scott's thing. But I do love, believe it or not, guys, I just started getting into really fine Scotch. So I like Dewar's White Label. So it's the lower end, but tastes amazing, and I just sip on it. So what I do is I stay with distilled type drinks so that I'm not packing on any glucose or sugar into my bloodstream. But I'm finding that even that doesn't hit me the same. I just, I'll have a hard seltzer and be like, I'm good. I don't even crave dessert anymore. I don't crave chips anymore. I hate to say, I can't say miracle. I know that's a claim, but it's friggin' magical. I can say magical. I know that's okay. This stuff is magical. And yes, alcohol slows down your fat burn, right? Alcohol of any kind, you have to burn off first because it actually produces glucose.
I think that it's dangerous to ask her these sorts of questions where, can I drink alcohol with it? You're not the science person. I don't know. Like, what are your qualifications to tell us this? It should be again. Ask your doctor. ask your doctor. And saying it's magical, yeah, it's as good as a health claim, you know? Yeah.
The system. But come on, I mean, think about that. The fact that I can have that and still be dropping weight like crazy is insane. And yes, today I'm noticing my neck even more now. Is really starting. I'm starting to get the typical cutouts that most people have instead of it being really swollen. Which, come on, I love it. I was looking in the mirror this morning with no makeup on and my hair up and a messy bun, going, oh, I feel thin in the face. I don't feel bloated. I love it. Okay. All right. Products, Ashley. Oh, you want to know my vision? Because I don't want to hear later, oh, you never delivered on your vision. Listen, I have lots that I want to do, but I have business partners, and we have you guys who are going to be talking to us. If you make it to the product advisory council for the first year, which are those who buy the $34.95, you're going to have a say in what comes out. What do I want? I want to do awakened kids. I want to get weight loss for kids out fast because we're going to have the Zenith, right? Zenith for kids. I want awakened pets as a category because fat pets, right? Everyone loves their pets. People will pay anything to keep their pets alive longer. Obese pets, that's dangerous, just like it is for kids. I have a huge heart for children. I have like 72 kids now. They keep popping. Every time I turn around, we have another kid. And it's not because I'm giving birth. It's because like we're adopting a son right now who's 17, one of my son's friends, who was in a bad home life situation. So we're working with the state of Connecticut to adopt him. His name is Logan. I can't wait for you to meet him.
Well, this is terrible. This is really bad. Sorry about the pop-up of the Google Chrome. I just wanted to put it on my other screen to look at pictures of her previous to this to see how, like, her face looked. But Zenith kids, no, this is so bad. There has to be more that you guys can do in America to sort of, it just feels so gross. When you are obese as a young person, this is not what you need. There's so many factors that can go into it, like, living in a food desert, things like that. And is it realistic that, people who need it the most are going to be able to afford it? Because often obese children have obese parents. Just is gross.
He already calls me mom. He wrecks me regularly. He's a sweet kid. Anyway, he's a love. Kid's read 200 books in his life. And I told him one day you're going to get on stage with me at the company and you're going to tell your story. And he's like, I would love that. I would love to get on stage. And he's shy. And he's like, oh, I can see myself. I said, you just tell your story. Your story was for a purpose, Logan. Your life and the life of pain you've had was for a purpose. And once you heal and you tell other people your story, you're going to help heal people. The kid is great. But anyway, long-term vision, awaken kids.
This is about me. That not me. It's like echo Tish. The adopting of the child. That's all about her. Like, look at me. I'm kind. I don't know about that.
With categories for health for kids, awakened pets, because I have a fat corgi and I want her to live forever because Brinley is like my love. Awakened.
Now, I love corgis. They're amazing. They also can get chubby, but again, aren't you on an exercise and diet kick at the moment? Take the dog with you, give them less food, work them out more.
What was the other one? The category. Awakened beauty. So we're not sure if we're going to use the word beauty or something else like beauty, a synonym for that, but we want under that category skincare and makeup because I'm a makeup freak. There's another word I would use, but you know what I'm saying? I love lashes. I love makeup. I love feeling pretty. But I don't love knowing that certain things like lipstick have lead and stuff that goes in your bloodstream. And a lot of things are carcinogenic. So we want a whole category where women can come in, can build a beauty business with us if that's all they care about, right? Beauty and skin.
So there are many clean makeup brands that are not associated with MLMs and are affordable.
They could come in and just sell pet stuff. They can come in and, so we're gonna have categories. I think it was Ashley who said that. So great question. So awakened beauty, which is skin and cosmetics, awakened kids, awakened pets, and we're looking at, for the awakened health in general, wellness products, we're looking at a nootropic, but it's very different than what you guys know now because I don't want to do something that's the same. So we have a nootropic we're looking at. I don't get excited about nootropics, which is why I won't launch it unless it really rocks my world. And a few of you people say the same, like, dude, best thing ever, then we'll launch it. We're working on a fulvic and humic acid product because when Black Oxygen Organics was in business, I got on that stuff. I was not in the company, but I got on it and it rocked my world. I was blown away by it. And I used to drink black water years ago that was sold in my local food store, and I just loved it. And I would walk around with the black water and everyone would stop me. And we know people will stop you if you have that in a container and ask what it is. Fulvic and humic acid with some sort of other ingredient that I won't give out now, but we have a formulator already working on that. We want to do, and that has a huge detoxification effect.
How interesting that she mentioned black but black organic. I don't know what that stands for. It just seems like she has been hoping for this like miracle of miracles, and not only it's like this business is everything. It's gotta have everything. It's gonna do everything. Like, oh, it's amazing. It's magical. It's gonna make us rich as well. Oh, it's just so over the top, You need to get off. Do you want to come over here? Come on, you come over. That's what. Let's swap dogs.
Actually, so the fulvic humic would be more of a category of detoxification and just increased overall health, increased energy. The stuff's legit. I love it. So there's more. All right, more. We're not going to do this slow. Just, we're opening countries fast. We're scaling into multiple markets fast, and we're bringing out some pretty hot.
And they have actually opened in other countries already. But I'm a bit confused because they don't actually have any products available yet. So
products, everything has to be hot. Why? Because if we don't come in hot with a product and it's boring, then people are going to struggle to promote it.
Well, then why didn't you wait until October until you had a chance to launch? Do you know what I mean? Like, because it just seems, like we've said, it seems very rushed. So why not wait? I mean, I know why. Money, but, like...
I don't want anything that you have to go, oh, this is a drudgery. I was blessed to be in a company where it wasn't a drudgery. I've had one great product in my lifetime. Most of you know it, that I still will stay on for life. And it wasn't a drudgery. It was a blessing, and I still love it. Love. All right, I'm not muted. Who's saying I'm muted? Scott, you can go to the comp plan, look at it. I will never get into comp plan with you guys because it's not my jam. What is my jam is helping you to pique interest, get people in front of
it. Should be your jam. You should be able to talk about that as well. Like, as the spokesperson for everything. What are you doing?
Information, give you the right marketing and tools and things to pique interest, and then I will help you with closing people, right? Final retail prices and finish is probably somewhere around 160, 165. We're working on it.
$165 a month, or a bottle. How much is a bottle? Oh my god. Yeah. It's a real affordable plan, and it's a real affordable plan for a family.
But 135 is definitely the wholesale. Slides are already there, Janice. Go into files. Do not change those slides, please. So you can't check out in that unless you pick a founder's pack. However, you're not obligated. So just pick the lowest one, or tell the people who don't want one to pick the lowest one. Quite frankly, most of them are going to end up wanting to buy it when the time comes to pay for it in October, because they're going to realize that they're going to get locked in at a better rank, and they're going to have all these benefits, and they're going to be a VIP, because most of you are going to watch your teams explode, and you're going to want one. But if you don't, it goes to somebody on the wait list. You're not obligated.
Because it's about 2-pack, 4-pack, or 8-pack. Because it's about the money and the rank. It's not about the product, really. Yeah, look, now's not the time to guess.
If you don't purchase a founder's pack. Okay, 10% lesser leg, yes. $20,000 a week cap on team commissions, 10 personals to get to the top. That's as much as I'll...
Hold on, you're capping bonuses? Well, I thought we didn't like to do that in network marketing.
I'll get in there, 7 levels of check match. Why, when I say 7 levels of check match, do I think of the movie Elf and the 7 levels or whatever of, I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Who knows the movie Elf? It's one of my favorite movies.
Don't you besmirch the good name of Elf. I don't know what she's talking about, though. 7 levels of what?
Someone's going to quote it in a second. Candy canes, sugar, syrup. Is syrup a fun category? Then yes. Yes, I'm a funny person behind closed doors, guys. Yes, I'm a down to earth and have a blast. I don't think of myself as this multimillionaire who's snobby and walks around Look at me. I am one of the funniest people behind the scenes. Me and my husband have a blast. We chase each other around the house with not wooden spoons, but utensils. The kids are like, "Will you two grow up?" Like, if you're not having fun, then you gotta work on that, because life hits hard sometimes, right?
What? I'm so fun. Look at me, guys. Totally fun. Also, it's like that, I'm so random. Just like, integrity and transparency, that's something that other people should be saying about you. And the same with I'm funny. Like, other people should be saying you're funny. You don't say it, okay? And I can say I'm funny because people have told me that I'm funny. I can do a bit of joking around, I make myself laugh more than anyone. Don't judge me. Anyway, but it's not something you skite about especially when your example is we run around with utensils in our hand and you enjoy the movie Elf. Ooh, that's what you pinned your whole personality on, Jesus. And then, but she did have to sleep in there. I'm not just a multimillionaire. Neither am I. But I think everybody knows it. Look at my jumper. Oh, it's from Kmart. Kmart makes it. Shh. Siri.
Not exempted from problems. We got all kinds of stuff that comes at us, but you still gotta have fun. Laughter is hugely healing too, and it's so good for your immune system. All right. No
Lucky.
artificial sweetener.
Lucky because our product is just a placebo, so laughing will make you feel better. Although they haven't started with the other claims of what this drug does. With Alamere, they were like, "Oh, it makes me feel this, this, and that, and now it's going to be doing this," and they kept adding stuff. Look, Frida, I don't know. I would like you to be on the table, okay? But I'm afraid that you're going to press something on my keyboard and stop everything. I don't know what she's trying to sniff for. All right. Okay, I'm getting it down. There we go.
Lisa Lupo. You will never see sucralose in any of our products, no aspartame or aspartame, whatever you want to call it. You will never see a fake sugar in anything that my company puts out to market, because I am obsessed with getting away from the Splendas and the aspartames and the really bad stuff out there. Not even a question. We have too many physicians already in love with us, too many nurses, too many people who are like me. Absolutely none of that. We just won't do it. And my business partners are more homeopathic, naturopathic than me. They live under one of those. I love it. They have one of those tents over their bed that keeps the EMFs out. I just have in my house. I spent big money on those EMF protectors that go on every floor of the house. The boxes, the Tesla boxes. I have on every computer and every phone. Even my kids who make fun of me, there is a disc on the back of their phone to break up EMFs. My husband doesn't believe in it. I don't care. It makes me sleep better at night.
What? What's happening? What's EMF? What is it? Sounds like a conspiracy. Is it like electromagnetic field? I worked it out for myself. I'm smarter than Veronica Bay, who said she didn't know what CBT meant, but she loves to learn. That made me laugh. It made me laugh in the moment, and then I rewatched the video, and it made me laugh a second time. She didn't know what it was.
I am not interested in us having fake anything. I'd rather us go completely natural. And yes, GMOs are everywhere. So guys, it's super hard to be non-GMO. We're going to do our best to source as clean as possible. But I have to tell you, the majority of the world is genetically modified now. So sad. Even wheat and grains are completely hybridized now. What they have done to the food chain is horrific. Breastfeeding, you have to go to a doctor, even though it's all natural. You have to just have them go to their doctor. Don't give medical advice, guys. No such thing as FDA approval of natural products. They do not regulate it, so there is no approval. They only do chemicals and drugs and things that are regulatory or regulated. Okay, we are going to have a testimonial page.
Yeah, that's true. But you could produce something that could be, put towards or put to the FDA to approve. So then you can slap a label on it that says FDA approved, right? But you're not going to do that because you want to hide what's in it in your proprietary blend. I'm sorry if I keep saying the proprietary wrong, but it is what it is.
Lori, with ad tag message that's coming in a few weeks with testimonials. You're still going to have graphics to pique interest on social media, same system. You're still going to send them a link with a landing page, just like you had before, with a 3-minute video, some verbiage, and a doctor's video. Product's not available till the first week of October. Yes, you can say you want the largest, Nicole, and if when you fund it in.
She said on another Zoom, like the first or second week of October. Now, I found some pictures of Danielle from previous to this, so we'll have a look at them in a minute to see how like chubby her face was.
October, if there is still a lower one available, you can grab it, right? But most people want the big one, and that, yeah, the $34.95 is going to go fast. I can just see it. We've already heard so many people grabbing it. But yeah, you can upgrade or downgrade when it's time to pay if they're still available, right? You're going to get one, but if you don't get the one you asked for, it's because you didn't fund it quick enough. So it's going to be a little crazy, those 48 hours where people are like, I got to pay for it. We're going to drip on you for 2 to 3 weeks and make you get your funds available and ready so you never miss a beat and you don't miss out on your pack. But great question. There's going to be retail. There's going to be wholesale, preferred customer and retail customer. There's going to be no auto ship. It's called Subscribe and Save, which is an auto ship, but it's a new name, Subscribe and Save. That customer program, we don't start selling to customers till October.
So there is an auto ship then? Just called something different? Well done. And do you mean retail as in you still have to buy it through a distributor, but you don't get a VIP price? Because that's a bit misleading.
Next market, or Irene, could be, we're looking at Singapore right now. We're looking at Korea. We're looking at Hong Kong, Taiwan. Mostly those right now. I have people from Australia banging down the door to get in. What are banners? Jen, what are banners? You mean like banners about Awakened? Like marketing stuff? Zenith is 135 wholesale, guys. So when you join today, you pay your 50 and you pick a founder's pack. If you don't want it, you're not obligated, but I'm telling you now, most of you are going to kick yourselves if you don't get it. Yes, your link that you get once you enroll, I believe, no, oh gosh, I remember now. This is the non-techie in me coming out. They can either type in your name. I think it's asked for a referral code. And what it'll say is I don't think your links are live till October. I believe you send, maybe you can. I'm going to get back to you on that and I'll post on the page. Hey, Kim, you have my text message. Can you text me that question? I'll post it to this page once I talk to my business partners. I'm under the impression, don't quote me, that they just put your name. So let's say it was Kim Cruz is your URL, right? Awaken dot blah, blah, blah dot kimcruz.com, right? They would just put Kim Cruz and it would go into your holding tank. But if there is a link, an individual link, which I'm not sure that that's what we're going to have during pre-launch. If there is, even better, they just click the link and they're in your area, your enrollment area. But I'll post it. Everyone stay tuned for that. Just so you know, nope, hold on. Vodka soda. One bottle, 135 wholesale. Maggie, hopefully you heard my explanation. Yes, they can change it later as long as it's available. You're going to have pictures of me and quite a few others. We're amassing them all now. Most people are 6 weeks into using it. So in a couple weeks, we'll have most people at the 8-week mark. Can't answer on nursing, even though it's natural. They have to go to their doctor. Oh, Dana's going to
That's the first time she said that. Yep. My goodness. But it should be everybody.
make me cry. Hold on. Yep, it's going to happen. Thank you, Dana. You made my day. Okay. I knew someone was going to make me cry. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I want you guys to learn to build one another up. If you don't already do what Dana just did, not just to me. I love words of affirmation. It's one of my love languages. And I'm hoping to meet your needs and exceed your needs and what it is you need from me. Words of affirmation coming from me to you, or a phone call from me, one of the owners of the company. I want to rock your world. I know how much I loved that in my first company when the owners would call me and tell me, and they cheer me on at the lower levels. That's my plan, to make sure you all know how much I love you guys and how much you're valued. But do that for one another. Cheer one another on, even if you're in a different team, right?
Because they're going to be the ones making your money, paying your checks. So it's nice to make them feel like they actually matter.
Thank you. You receive volume on enrollment packs that are NFT founders packs. You don't get fast start on any of the digital collectibles. So all that massive volume goes in and it helps you get paid in team commissions. However, the 2 packs, 4 packs, and 8 packs, yes, there's fast start on it, and that's in the comp plan. Yeah, I really want to do the kids and teens. Can't wait. We're also, when we do Awakened Kids, just so you know, can't wait. We're going to have a mindset for the kids. So they're going to have a mind-body program that's designed for them. So first we do the adult program that we launch November 1. And then when they get their weight loss product, or even before that, we're going to launch Awakened Kids. So they learn to speak life. They learn to say, I am loved. I am strong. I am powerful. I am good enough. I am more than enough. I'm smart. I'm special. If I had learned that at a young age, I would not have suffered with depression on and off for years. My depression ended And it was always acute. I wasn't clinically depressed, but I was acutely depressed on and off in my life because I learned the negative words and heard those words from people in the family and around me. We were all people who didn't know better. I was raised by people.
I don't like that she's speaking. My depression ended in those terms. And also, yeah, meditation and mindfulness would be magic to be in all schools. So many students would benefit from having the ability to, think 10 seconds more ahead of what their, natural instinct is to do. And I have done professional development in this area where university, QTU, which is one of the, it was UQ, sorry, University of Queensland, and they are pretty much the best university in Queensland, very highly rated in Australia, and they had a program called Mind Fields, not mine with an E, but Mind, MIND, and it was researched. It was, taught by, we had to, as teachers who were going to run the plan, we had to experience 2 days intensive professional development to deliver the program. And, it was a really serious thing. And the kids will benefit from it. Unfortunately, I left before I got to implement it. That's a long story. But this is for profit. This is for her profit. It's not about the kids feeling better. It's who can I sell this product to? Well, guess what? I can sell it to everyone because I'm going to make it available to kids and pets and so on. And they don't need your product. They need the mindfulness and the meditation and the building of self-esteem. But that's not what's going to happen from your company. How can you guarantee that? The people who will be working with the kids are not, professionals. You're not professional. You don't know anything about children. You haven't studied them. You haven't done child psychology. You don't understand what's happening. You just think that getting them skinny and telling them to talk nicely to themselves is the way to success. And it's just not that easy. It's a lot more complicated than that. And it's pissing me off that it's like she's already patting herself on the back for something she hasn't done and can't promise to do either. And on top of that, how much is this going to cost? Does it come free with the medication? I bet you it doesn't. And what are you going to do? Get the kids on Zooms or what? How's this going to happen? I don't think it will. I think, she's going to give it a go because she wants to get money from everyone.
Who did their best, who didn't know better. They grew up in that toxicity. Therefore, it gets pushed down generation to generation. And so the reason why this is such an important part of my company, our company, guys, is because when we start teaching kids at a young age to speak life, that their words declare their outcome. My kids and Scott's, our combined 6 kids, walk around saying, delete, delete, cancel, cancel. I don't receive that. Even the ones that were the most difficult have now changed how they speak. They go, I know and believe that is mine and it's going to happen for me. And then they watch it happen to them. They're like, I love this stuff. My daughter listens to all kinds of podcasts. She's like, I'm manifesting my best life, Mom. I'm speaking it out. She goes, I know what God says is for me, but I go out and I declare it. So I'm working with him. And I'm like, yes, Gianna, at 25, when she's just starting her life, I had her at 23. Can you imagine? She's starting her life with all of this good stuff flowing out of her. So is Maddie and Shaylin and now Logan, who's a part of our family, who's only been with us for like 4 months. And
so you've been speaking poorly about your body your whole life, and you think that your daughter's not going to have some problems with body image? You are dreaming, lady. Whether she says it to you or not, anyone who speaks so negatively about their body, that's gonna bleed onto people. She's, obviously not going to say that to you, and she probably wouldn't even blame you. It's definitely a part of the problem with being a parent, I suppose. So often I see kids who have these beliefs that are very ignorant, that they would not know about. Like a 12 or 13-year-old person calling somebody a dole bludger. So in Australia, the unemployment benefits is called the dole. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but the dole. And if you hear a 12 and 13-year-old say that someone's a dole bludger, they have no idea what that means. They're just copying it, you know? So don't underestimate your influence, because everything influences, and especially somebody who seemingly has a really toxic way of speaking about themselves and their body. She has apologized about 4 or 5 times for how she looks and what she's doing, you know, and whether she had any makeup on or whatever, but she's been very negative about herself.
He's starting to learn to speak life, and Lorenzo, and it's just Aiden. All 6 of them are really making us super proud. I just love that my kids they see and hear how we speak in the house, and they're picking it up. So I could keep going about the awakened kids. It just wrecks me. Hi, Eric. Hi, Molly.
It's going to wreck lives. That's what it's going to do, because there's a product and it has to work for you. Otherwise, there's no hope.
He said fat corgi. Okay. Will the entire pack cost, the ones our enrollees buy, count toward our volume? Those volumes roll right up through you. Anyone under you in your organization who bought one, that will bank for you. Yes, like any other product or kit. Oh, we have like 5,000 of the top tiers, like 7,000 or so of the second tier, and like 8,000 or so. I forget, something like that, Eric. Okay, yeah, Fulvic is so awesome. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, Lisa, so good to see you. Tell Chris I said hi. I miss you guys. So miss you guys. Pre-workout drink. Yeah, pre-workout.
I don't know. Like, maybe the people on here can see the questions. It's just a bit stupid, because even if you're catching the replay, it's like, what was the question? Could you maybe repeat it for us?
Workouts are so, not to be negative, and I don't mean that at all, Eric, is pre-workouts are so played out. If we did a pre-workout, it would have to have multifunctions for me. Meaning, I don't want it just for a workout. I want it if my day is kind of like dragging and I'm traveling for hours across time zones. I would want it to be, hey, you can use it for pre-workout and it's epic, but you can also use it because you have a crazy lifestyle and you have multiple things going on, or
She needs to get in touch with the LME people. Sounds perfect for her. For her, you know?
You're just traveling a lot, or you need to keep your, immune system strong. You want energy, and you want to be amped up without any stimulants, with no adrenal stimulants that cause them to burn out more. So it has to be like that, right? I would never do it just a pre-workout, but multifunctional. That pre-workout was one of the benefits. Absolutely not benefits, but uses. Yes. I want to do, and I know we might not do it right away, I want to do protein shakes, meal replacement shakes that have the Zenith technology in it, so that not only are you getting your dose and don't have to take your pills, but you get a kick butt, travel friendly, eat on the run, get everything you need, get some plant-based, really good, instead of whey, because there's dairy. Whey to me gets people bloated and yucky, but a plant-based that tastes great that has Zenith in it would be amazing, and I know they used to make it. So again, stuff we're talking about. You guys are going to have a huge say in this. Okay. Yeah. You will not earn commission, meaning we're not paying out commission until we start shipping. It's illegal to do so. You can't pay out on things that haven't shipped. So what you're going to earn is, now you're going to stack those commissions, Lacey, and then those commissions start paying out every week of October. We're going to pay out what happened during our pre-launch. All right, I'm going to do it 2 more minutes, and then I got to, is there sugar in the syrup? Then yes. You make me want to watch Elf. Like, now, my husband hates when I want to watch Elf. He's like, you've seen it 18,000 times. That and The Goonies. One of my favorite movies of all time is The Goonies. One night we should do, like, at one of our events, we should get an outdoor, like, big movie thing and just have everybody hanging out on the lawn, like having a blast, having movie night, and just, I want to do fun stuff. Like dumb movies. I want stupid movies that take us away from life and just make us laugh, like Happy Gilmore or Tommy Boy. I love to laugh.
I would be friends with this person if they weren't in an MLM trying to make everybody skinny. I love Tommy Boy, David Spade and Chris Farley. Those were the days. But this ain't it. She ain't it.
You smell like meat and cheese. You're not Santa. You sit on a throne of lies.
Great.
Love it, Jacqueline. Yes, no fake sugars. Before and afters are coming in a few weeks on the testimonial page. Here it is. Andrea's the winner. Okay, Andrea, I'm sending you a shirt. Can you inbox me and send me your address? I'm going to send you a shirt for this. She goes, I passed through the 7 levels of the candy cane forest, through the sea of swirly twirly gumdrops, and then I walked through the Lincoln Tunnel. That was the quote I was trying to remember. Hilarious. Okay, Andrea, we just became best friends. Andrea, let me know if you want one of the black ones that's long sleeve, or you want one of the baby doll white ones that are cap sleeves with V-neck. It's so cute. Either one, they both have the logo. That is my favorite part of today right now. I needed that smile and laugh. I'm literally going to cry from laughing. All right, you can tell I'm totally overtired too. Yeah, so the clinical studies, so you'll be hearing about the clinical studies in the doctor's call, Ariella, on Friday, and we will have a white paper coming with all of the clinicals put in it so that it's referenced in it. Okay, zero compromise. I love that you guys are fun and that you don't have a founder who's like a tight, kind of, what do you call that? A tight, you know what, a tight arse. I'm not going to be I'll get on stage and get in the nicest, high-end Dior suit possible with the nicest heels and purse and my hair and makeup all done, but when we're doing stuff like this or we're out just enjoying and doing team building, I'm going to be totally, yoga pants and a t-shirt and just relaxing. I don't want to always be in a suit. So we don't want to be a company of suits. Yeah, the drink will be, Tammy, good to see you. Drink will be the stick packets. Not sure what flavor we're doing yet. All that's being formulated, but we will have those packets at convention in February. Thank you, Kat. My husband wallpapered it. I found it online. I was like, I really love it. And I got the floor light. So there's the blue floor light and the yellow coming up that I found on Amazon that someone who has one of my favorite podcasts has. And I saw a similar type metallic wallpaper. And I was like, I would love that as a backdrop. And he went 2 nights straight for hours wallpapering down here. And I'm in my studio for my podcast, but this wall was just a painted wall that was never on camera. And we made it the background for Awakened. So I have studio lighting. I have sound barriers. I have beautiful desk chairs. Everything's beautiful. And my lighting, I love it in here. It's like my little Awakened cave. All right. Ingredient information is already available. I posted it on the page. It's just vegetable fibers, polysaccharides, they're called, and fatty acids. So Amy, get back with whoever's your upline master. They have all their scripts ready. Their scripts are awesome. They're simple scripts to pique interest. Right now, all you should be saying is, dude, one of my good friends is launching her own company. It is going wild. They haven't even opened yet, and it's insane. And you need to at least look at this. It's a health and wellness company. Positioning is everything. Timing is everything. That's all you need. The whole fear of missing out thing. People want in early, and it's going to be amazing. So
Ooh, I'm braiding my hair, by the way. I don't know if that's enough. Like, that might get other network marketers in there. And so, in other words, you really are encouraging cross-recruiting. Great. Hey, companies out there, check your contracts, and multi-level marketing distributors, check your contracts, because you can't do the Veronica Bay thing and say lol after they say that you've broken the contract. It's not going to cut it, I'm afraid. So, yeah, I don't know that that's going to win over anybody who's not already in an MLM. My friend's launching this company, it's going nuts. So, what do you want me to do about that? Like, people don't naturally assume that you're in an MLM and that you can buy into the company, I'd be just like, oh, that's good. Good for them. Bye. I don't know. I don't have any friends. No one would say that to me.
that's all you need right now. You guys don't need all that other stuff. Hey, Jody.
Yes.
Thank you, Jody.
She really rates herself, doesn't she? That, like, you don't need anything else. I'm launching this company. Again, I know I've said it before, but it's ethos. So ethos, remember, is a rhetorical device. I love being a teacher. Teaching you bitches. No, you're not bitches. I love you. I'm sorry. I take it back. So ethos is one of our persuasive rhetorical devices. And it means using an expert to assist in your persuasion. In this case, she is positioning herself as the expert because she has been a multi-million-dollar owner. She's in the Eric Worre Millionaires Hall of Fame. She has been working for 12 years. So if you didn't know much and you didn't know how to decode, etc., this would look like a good opportunity. Worth the investment. Do you know what I mean? Because of who she is and her reputation within the business. But it doesn't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone outside of the company is not going to rate her as an expert. So it can really only hold power within the network marketing industry, which isn't going to get you that much stuff, really.
UK, I don't know. Could be 2 years, could be 3 years, could be never. We're really opening markets based on which leaders from those markets have tons of downline people who are ready to come over so that we launch a market and make it a huge splash.
So cross recruiting, great. Oh my goodness. Companies, get your contracts out.
No, there's no testers left. We're out of product. I know, Donna. So here's what I've been using, guys, just because you guys are going to be talking a lot. Voice 37. I got this. That was recommended to me. Backstage concern, front stage results. So cool. I love their little tagline. Can you see that? Hold on. These go in my water. And this has in it slippery elm bark, fennel seed, fresh horseradish root, thyme, herb, celery seed, and horebound herb, H-O-R-E. And then some deionized water and glycerin. So you put these drops in your water. I take them 3 times a day. I take them. So morning, noon, and night. That's for really helping with singing or talking too much. And then the second one that was recommended to me, which I've been using, I should use it again. Bee propolis, guys, bee immune throat spray. And it has beekeepers. Hold on. 4 times a day. I probably use it 6. I love the flavor, weirdly. What's in it? Here it is. Bee propolis extract, 85 milligrams. I have no idea what that is, but it was highly recommended. And you're going to be talking a lot. You're going to be building a business. If you need it, there you go. I have that. This is how much your founder loves natural products. I have high doses of C I'm pumping in my body right now. We don't sell these. With zinc, L-lysine, and biflavonoids. It's called C+. And this one really helps me to build my immunity. I love this stuff. And last but not least, you have to hold your nose when you open this. It's the worst smell in the history of smells. These were recommended by my chiropractor 2 years ago. Formula 303, maximum strength, natural relaxant for muscle spasms, tension, and stress. It's homeopathic. When you open this, it's horrible. Why there's none in here is I live on these every day. I take them before bed and I take them sometimes during the day because I'm sitting a lot. It's got 6 parts valerian root, passiflora, 3 parts, magnesium carbonate, 1 part. And these are the best thing I've... Guys, when I actually open... So when my husband pisses me off, which spouses sometimes do, and he annoys me, and he's highly annoying at times on purpose. We were high school sweethearts, by the way. We'll tell you that later. We were madly in love when we were kids. I go like this to him while he's sleeping, and I put it under his nose. I know. Horrible. I know.
Sounds like a really, really great relationship. If I ever was to go back out with my high school boyfriend, I would say that I believe in aliens and that they body snatched me and put someone else in my human skin, because that's not happening. He was dumb as dog shit. Honestly, so dumb. Like, you have no idea. This boy was dumb. And at the time I didn't realize that he was smoking a lot of pot, but I should have, because we would send him to the shop because he was living with my family for a little bit before we moved out on our own. And we would send him to the shop to get bread and milk, and he would take an hour and a half and would come back with sugar and Coke, and I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Are you that dumb? And I thought he was that dumb, but it turned out he was just smoking marijuana. Oh, and oh my God, why? Just because he had long hair, long blonde hair, and I was into Kurt Cobain at the time. Don't do it, ladies. Don't fall for anyone for their hair, okay?
But it's hilarious, and it wakes him up. And then he gets mad at me when he's falling asleep, and he's like, that stuff's horrible. I'm like, well, stop being horrible. So these, guys, amazing. Anyway, that's what's on my counter here.
Right.
And that's it. So Scott will be on camera with me a lot. He is retiring from his job in another week or two, and he's going to be full-time. He's going to be VP of sales with me for a while until we hire the VP. He's going to be wearing multiple hats like me, but I will get him on camera, and then when he's not looking, I'm going to do this under his nose, and you guys will watch him fall off his chair. You're going to have so much fun with us, and we love you guys already. We're so excited that you partnered with us. We're going to do more Q&As randomly. Not going to let you know most of the time when it's coming. We're going to do some cool stuff together. I'm going to do some Facebook Lives.
That's really handy, not being able to plan to ask you a question. And your childish husband, who's retiring, and he's just going to fall into the VP of sales. Okay. Look, Rachel Hollis and Dave Hollis didn't really deal well when you know, when they're working together. So be careful.
For some of you that hit certain volumes on these digital packs, I'm going to reach out to you and let you know that I'm going to do a live with you as the founder of the company as a kind of a little gift for you doing well. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so wait till you meet Scott. We'll tell you our story of how we met. I was 14 and a half. He was 18. I was a freshman. He was a senior. And it was instant love for me. I turned around and I was like, and then all of a sudden,
Ew. As a high school teacher, that is a big red flag right there.
birds were singing, unicorns were flying around. I was like, ooh, and just instant. And we were on and off for 6 years back then. My parents hated him. We'll talk more later about it. It's a freaking awesome story. So we've known each other 30 something years and we just got married last year. Good stuff. I love you guys. Go out, kick butt, do your thing tonight. Actually, today, 4 o'clock in a half hour, I'll be live again doing another Zoom. You have the recorded Zoom on this page that I just put up that you can use. It's only good for 3 days, the link. Then it what do you call it? Combusts. And then tonight at 8 will be Chip McGill and Wendy Williams, two of the biggest powerhouses that I've ever met, dear friends of mine. Wendy is a close girlfriend of mine, and she's going to step in for me because I've got to do some stuff to get this launched tonight. And if we don't get these things done, we won't launch till morning. So give me some time to get this stuff pushed out live. I love you guys. I'm proud of you guys. You are the brand. You are the marketing arm. You are our sales force. Go out, do great things. Don't make claims. Don't make money claims. Just go out and be proud of what you're about to launch to the world. God bless. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, sorry, I just wasn't happy with the way the braid was coming out, so I'm gonna have to just do it. Finish like this. Right, so she's terrible. Yeah, I think that's it, really. How annoying that she's not telling them that she's gonna be on live. She's just gonna pop up and pop in. Like, that seems, maybe she doesn't want to be infiltrated by the MLM people, maybe? That's completely possible. And yeah, it just seems a bit unorganized to me. You know, you've got organized Zooms. Why don't you actually do them there? Maybe do an FAQ presentation, because you seem to have gotten some of the questions a couple of different times. Yes, don't make claims. Don't make claims, income claims or health claims. But she's very exhausting. I'm annoyed about it. And hopefully we can get the word out. I'm excited to have heard a few creators who have gotten the stuff, the drive, like the all of the information from the Facebook in a folder. So yeah, I do need to go back and watch JJ and Aaron's live from today. And I think I'm gonna do a little mini video that I've been chucking up on Instagram, which is about their research, because their research is not, it's not applicable to what they're doing right now. So, all right, thanks very much for being with me. I'm gonna do some dancing. I'm gonna go to bed a little bit earlier tonight. Oh, 11:11, angel number. That's a hang 10. What am I doing? All right. I will see you again tomorrow. Maybe, probably. I do have to finish our live, DC and my live. That was so fun. Honestly, like, so fun. Love DC. Shout out to DC for letting me come on the stream. I'm very excited, and I'm excited to do some more. And if you want to collab, hit me up, creators. I'm up for it. I'm obviously in Australia. But we can work something out. All right. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to do that. I think that makes you really cool. Mm-hmm. And funny. Just like Danielle. All right, let's sing the awkward song. It's time for the awkward song. All right, goodbye.